Have you ever been duped? You really believed something was real, or you really believed something and then come to find out it was not real at all. That's what happened to me recently. I thought that an AI thing was real, and I fully invested in it thinking that it was human. And I want to share that story with you today. And I want to talk about how that actually feels for most of us, how that feels when we realize it's not real, and that just, I want to have some human thoughts about this. And I also wanted to show you that this is the real outside. Most of the time when I'm doing a video, it's in my fake outside, which is me in my office with a background. And this is my real outside. But the reason I don't do my videos really outside is because it's stinking hot here in Georgia. Today is actually one of the hottest days of the entire year. And there's no way I'm going to spend time out here doing a video. Let's go inside and I'll tell you my story and how that affected how I approach AI, how I'm like being a little bit more careful about what I do and the information that I consume online. Okay, I'm inside, the air conditioning's on, and you can now see my background. It makes me feel like I'm outside. That's why I like to use it. So there you go. But my story. So I was scrolling the internet, right? I was using my phone way too late. That was probably part of the reason this happened. I was looking at Facebook, and I saw somebody reacting to a video of someone else singing a song. And I was like, oh, that's cool. That's a really cool song. And as you can probably imagine, I kind of went down a rabbit hole, and I went and found this creator, this artist on YouTube. And I really invested a few of songs into this person, just a couple, but I was like, this is really good. And I was like, I wonder who this person is, because the title of the account was not a person. It was just like generic words, and the genre is something that you definitely want to feel someone's response from. Like, you feel like you can invest in someone's experience. So I decided to see if I could find this person. And then I was noticing on one of the videos it said, this is AI, right? And I was like, what? And I was fully not aware that it was AI, because the video wasn't a video. It was just text, the words of the song, and a still image and the song. So I was listening to it, and you got to understand, I am a mom of musicians. So this is kind of embarrassing that I even thought that it was real. But that's how good it's getting, or that's how lame I'm getting as far as my taste is, like, not my taste, but like I being able to identify what's real and what's not. And I don't know how you feel about AI music, but I do not like AI music. I'm pretty much the strongly against AI music, as I am AI images of yourself if you have, or a business owner. I'm sorry, I just don't want to. I don't want to use AI for music. Now, there's some things that aren't as bad as others, like if it's just like background music or something like that. But even then, I just don't. I'm not into it. And if you are, that's fine. I'm not judging. It's just the kind of the line that I've drawn. And maybe it's because my kids are musicians, my husband's a musician, and it's just like, it just doesn't set well with me. Neither does art. Although I've used AI for different things for business, I don't use it for artistic things normally. So I'm not going to go around and say I've never done it or anything like that. It's just, there's certain things that I kind of like drew my own line, and like, I'm not going to go past it, like using myself and my image for AI. I just don't want to do that. So I'm not perfect. So that's just to say, this is just my opinion. But what I realized was the way I felt after this experience. I felt like I had been lied to, even though it was me just believing something that was shown to me. And it felt really uncomfortable. And I know a lot of other people feel this way too, because you've ever been like scrolling the internet and see an animal that you thought was real, and you're like, oh, that's so cute, look at that little cute animal. And then you come to find out it wasn't real at all either. And then you're like, oh, well, that doesn't, something just ends up dropping off. It's like a cliff, like like you enjoying it, and then all of a sudden everything just stops and you're not enjoying it at all anymore because it's not real. And I think, I don't know how you feel about that, but that's just a weird concept. And I feel like it hasn't been something that we've had to deal with until recent years, is that we have to like navigate the internet and figure out if things are real or not. And the reason why it matters is because I'm not impressed with I'm not impressed with AI that can do something, like AI that can say words in a, in a way that makes it feel like it's emotional or something like that means nothing to me because there's no soul behind the AI. There's no experience. There's no real lived experience that this AI is writing songs from, So it just doesn't feel right to go down that road of like trying to connect with another human being when there isn't any other human being behind it. And that's kind of the same way with art and with, any animals that you see because and you love animals, and then you find out it's not a real animal. And there is like animation and there are things that look realistic, but it's just different when you think it's real and then it doesn't turn out to be real. At least that's the way it feels for me. When you think something's real, or it's supposed to seem real and it's not. And that's the way I feel about it. I'd love to hear your thoughts. This channel is just me kind of talking about AI and how we can navigate it, and as business owners use it for our benefit, but also don't lose our voice and don't lose the things that really matter to us, which is human to human connection. So I would love for you to subscribe if you have not already, and comment below and let me know what you think. Okay, I'll see you the next time. Stay human.